let's talk about, from your perspective, what should people be looking for, aside from just having a contract like we've discussed? What are some things people should be looking for when they're hiring a builder or a contractor?
So I think, yeah, a contractor that's interested in them and what they want and what their goals are and ask those questions, I think is hugely important. I think reviews, I think if there's tons of bad reviews, if there's one or two bad reviews, I think that happens to every company at some
Yeah.
point. But if there's all bad reviews, then I think that says something and they haven't responded, right? So Google searches, you can check the courthouse to see if they've been sued before by a homeowner, because that's public record, how that went. Are they responsive to you? I think even on the front end, you can tell. And usually, and I tell my builder clients this all the time, trust your gut, right? Trust your gut. If it doesn't work, don't force it, right? Find somebody else.
Yeah.
Because I see, I knew I shouldn't have done this, or I knew I should have hired somebody else, or I knew I shouldn't have, that's most of the people end up in my office are saying that. And so I really say trust your gut is a big one.
So most states have a licensing process for contractors. Texas does not for builders. So, HVAC, electrical, plumbing, all the trades have some, or most of the trades have some licensure, but builders don't. So, and I've always joked that in Texas, all you have to do is print a business card or slap a magnet on your truck and boom, you're a builder.
The Wild Wild West out here, and so
Yeah.
there's pros and cons, right? The pros, it's, free enterprise and buyer, some level buyer beware. The cons are there's no regulation, right? There's nobody to go to. There's no agency to go to if something goes south. So like, I know California has very specific contractor licenses, and you can file a complaint and they'll investigate, which is another way to try to resolve the issue before. I think it's good in that respect. So I think it's, it's got pros and cons. There was a point in time when Texas did it for a short period.
Yeah, for a few years. Yeah.
When the GHBA was formed and they did that, and the RECLA process has remained from that, but the licensing one has gone away. So apparently it didn't work out enough to stay.
Yeah, I think the lobbying kind of won out there.
Exactly. And like I said, so it puts it a lot more on the owner to do a lot more research to protect themselves. And just because they're a builder doesn't mean, you're really gonna have to do some research.